What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. I first want to say thank you all day today. We have been doing video after video after video, okay? It was like a 5-hour video. So we got a lot of stuff we're going to get into. We better get into this, all right? Moderators, we ask that y'all be on y'all job tonight. No foul language in the chat, okay? Y'all are free to post what y'all want to post. No foul language. Stay on topic. And let's get into the chat. Now, we got a lot of stuff to discuss. So we're going to get into our first subject here. And we got to talk about Ashanti. Now, Ashanti, Nelly, let me tell y'all. Now, Ashanti, I love you. You are an incredible artist, but you did something so foolish. You're a 43-year-old woman, and you withheld your body and not having a child because you said in multiple interviews you haven't found that right one. Now you decide to have your first child with a cheater. Nelly have allegations that he cheat and that he don't treat women well. So it's been announced that she's pregnant, right? So now everybody's saying that she's pregnant and she's expecting a child and with Nelly, her first child, and no ring. And this is the problem with women, that they rush in these relationships and having this conversation and it's no ring. According to US Weekly, Ashanti is pregnant, expecting her first baby with the boyfriend Nelly exclusive. Ashanti is pregnant with her first child after rekindling her romance with Nelly earlier this year. US Weekly can confirm Nelly and Ashanti are welcoming their first baby together. A source exclusively tell us the baby will be Ashanti's only child, while Nelly, 49, shares a daughter. He got a daughter. He got a son. He got a daughter and a son, okay, with his ex. So Ashanti, 43, was out at a black and white ball in St. Louis with her partner. During the event, the only youth singer put her hand on her stomach while she was on stage. Let me tell you something. First of all, I knew this wasn't gonna work when Keke Palmer got married. She didn't have a marriage or anything like that. No ring. And you see how disastrous that is. Women, if you held yourself all the time, why give it to Nelly? He already have children, right? I believe he's a good father, but it's not gonna last long. And when you get pregnant, Ashanti, your feet gonna be swollen. You're gonna have a chubby face. You're gonna have your mood swings. And guess what Nelly gonna do? He gonna be cheating and screwing another woman. I just want to say that for a fact, because you did this. He's gonna be literally cheating and gonna cheat on you. That's exactly what I do. And so it ain't gonna last long. I give this relationship maybe a year or two, and then she gonna be like, you know what? I got a divorce him. We going on separate ways, and this is what's gonna do it. And you know, it's whatever. He's cheating. I'm gonna have to do full custody and all type of stuff, because people will deal with you all day once you got that good body, you got that thing stretch and everything like that. And then soon when the relationship happen, soon when it fall out, I got an announcement to make, Wiley. I'm gonna leave Nelly. And I want full custody, because you women are not getting a ring. You giving away the yoni and say, okay, we together and all of this. Like, y'all just recently got together. You didn't stay committed before because he cheated on you before, Ashanti. You stupid. And again, I'm going to encourage you. You know what I'm saying? You have a successful pregnancy, but you're still stupid. Let me tell you why you're stupid. You should have gotten a man that don't have children, had a child by him, get to know him, right? Go marriage counseling, get married, right? Fall in love. But you did it with Nelly, who already got 2 children. I guarantee you, and you kind of waited. You're 43 years old anyway. So let's hopefully you have a successful pregnancy. The higher you go up in age, women, you know this, the high risk the pregnancy would be. So I wish you the best. But I definitely can tell that Nelly's going to cheat on you. I feel it in my gut. And I can see it right now. He's going to cheat on you, period. And I'm going to say it right there. She's going to cheat. And I know it's going to happen. And Ashanti, I know this. And I'm going to leave you a voice note because I want this on the record. Let me leave her this voice note right now. I want this on the record. So when people go back to this in the future, they can be like, okay, Wiley was right. Let me leave a voice note. So just in case, so we can go back on this day. Give me a second. Hey Ashanti, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. Listen, I don't know if it's true or not, but a source close to you said you were pregnant. Can you confirm to me right now, yay or nay? But if you are pregnant, I think that's a very foolish decision. And let me tell you why. Number one, you're not married. You should have a ring. You should be married. You're supposed to be following the biblical principles. And I believe, and I'm going to tell you this because he's going to cheat on you. When you get your mood swings, we have those cravings. When you gain that weight, when you don't want to ride that rat his peen, when he don't eat the yoni, when you want to have a midnight snack, when you pass gas in the middle of the night or soil yourself, he's going to dump you. And when that happened, I want you to know I was in your corner, but it's not going to last long, okay? You would have came out better adopting a child instead of having a child, because at least if you adopt a child, you can always send that child back. But that's your business. You're grown. You do what you got to do. But if you want to call me back, I'm live right here on The Wiley Show. I left a voice note for the record. And this is the thing I want to tell y'all in the show, because like people were saying, well, Wiley, you so cruel. I said, yes, I'm Wiley. Do you see my face? This give me, I deliver the tea. You can't get mad. I'm not your typical. If you want a platform that, that butter you up and say, oh my gosh, give you sugar in your ears, nice little sugar and cream. That's not this type of show. This show, I tell you what's on my mind and I deliver it. Either you consume it or you don't. But I do it my way. And I'm going to tell you, because I've had, Ashanti, I feel this in my spirit, that you did this to trap Nelly to love you and to marry you, and it's backwards. He's not going to marry you. You already gave him the refrigerator and the cookies for free. And he's going to cheat. And I hope you know this. I said the same thing, but Keke Palmer didn't want to listen to Brother Wiley. But a year or two, 9 months from now, and a year after that, it's going to be issues in your relationship. And you're going to be one of those obsessed baby mamas that's doing a reality show. Yes, I'm Nelly, baby mama. I'm a successful singer. Because you understand, Ashanti is a struggling artist. She don't have her masters like that. She don't. She's not on the chart. She haven't been on the charts in years. Her last part flopped. So this is the only thing to juice up her career. It's sad that she have to have a child falling behind the footsteps of Nicki Minaj and Sexy Red. It is so sad that she have to follow in the footsteps of those people to get a baby, to get a new album so it can sell. It's sad, but this is not going to last long because we see right through it. We already got Sexy Red. And then when Nicki Minaj had a child, she didn't want to do no album. She was chewing ice. She got boring. She lost her fire. When Lil' Kim got a baby, she said she just got, it was different because it slows you down. Even when Cardi B got a baby, now she don't want to play. Now she don't want to do music no more. It's like, it's crazy. It changes you forever. So again, Ashanti, I'm telling you, because these people, they want to lie to you and they talking about you behind your back. I'm talking to you directly in your face. Okay? I'm talking to you directly. Yes, this I go that way. And I'm talking to you on this eye too. He's going to cheat on you. All right? And that's what's going to happen. So I know your albums ain't selling. I know your bank account probably low. You decided to open up your legs and produce a seed. And let's just hope that child is Nelly's, because you women do a lot of freaky other stuff. Y'all be dealing with the security guard, the chef, the gardener. So let's just hope that child is Nelly's, okay? I'm sensing in my spirit DNA, A-N-D, DNA. I'm seeing something with D, DNA, blood DNA. So you need to test it. And Nelly, before you put your name on the birth certificate, make sure you do this, brother, DNA, because you can't trust Ashanti. She's a 43-year-old woman. She didn't want to give it to you when she was younger, okay, and give you a child. Now she want to do it to you now. You need to make and check and see that that's your child, because maybe your soldiers don't march. Maybe it don't march. Maybe you got a low count in your seed. So again, I'm sensing in my spirit DNA. I'm sensing that in my spirit DNA. So again, we're going to see all of that. So Ashanti album, your last project's flopped, and you slept with your boss. So you're this deplorable person. You slept with your boss for a golden record, and that flopped. And that's why he didn't want to give you the master, because you weren't giving him more that yoni. But again, I congratulate you if you're having a child. I'm just hurt that you did it. You're bringing a child and you're not married. I believe in marriage. I believe the children is the future. I believe how God said it, that you must be married before you get it in and bring children. You must be married and show an example for that child that mommy and daddy is together, right? You already coming in a house of a man that is not husband material. He never want to be a husband. He just want to screw women and don't stay with them long because he was so good. Why he stayed with his ex-girlfriend anyway? So I'm just giving you my point because I know y'all going to drag me in the chat, Ashanti, but I'm talking to you because, sister, I never walked in your shoes, but I've seen so many women. They was 43, that biological clock. Your eggs is frying and scrambling up like a piece of paper. And you said, okay, I got to do this. I get it. You 43 years old. Next year, you'll be 44. You know, your biological clock is coming. So I understand it. But I will tell you, this is not the right play. You should have did this 20 years ago. What, you trying to get a baby now to sell an album? Or you going to do a reality show with Nelly? You going to show your baby over there, use your baby for clicks and views? Come on now. I'm not with this. I just feel like you're getting this baby. I sense it in the spirit that you having a child for your clout chasing. Okay? And I'm going to say, and I know a lot of women in here that they don't want to hear it because at least you got money. And the women in the chat that got babies and all that, they don't have no money. So at least out of all that, you different than Pookie and Ray right now, because at least you got some money, and at least Nelly got some money, right? He sold his catalog. So that's one thing that's where you're much smarter than those women in the hood, in the project, in O Block, in all of these different areas, all on the south side of Chicago, in the north, all over, having babies and they can't take care of them. But at least you did it right. You're not going to depend upon the system, right? You're going to actually have a man and all that, and then you probably will put him on child support, right? At least he will pay nice in child support. Some of these women in the chat mad at me because the child support order haven't even went through because the judge ordered a DNA test, and they took the DNA test, and it wasn't even their son. So they couldn't even get no child support out the man. So that's why they upset. So at least you got money. So I understand. Don't worry about them women in the chat. They bitter, and keep them away from Nelly because they're going to do no but screw on. Okay? They're going to take him. He going to give it to him because they already ain't got no draws, and they're going to screw on. They fertile. A lot of these women are fertile in this chat. They're going to do no but put it on his face, and they're going to lay it all up on Nelly. So I'm just keeping it real. See, I'm not going to talk about you behind your back. This is why some of these YouTubers can't stand me, because they used to people being fake. We not fake over here. We going to tell the truth. Now, if I'm wrong, Ashanti, if you don't get cheated on in the next 2 to 3 years, I will come back, my dear sister, and I will apologize to you from the heart. From the heart, I will apologize. But as of right now, I don't feel like an apology. I feel like I'm telling you the truth. I see you pacing back and forth, and I see you pacing. I see you in the kitchen, right? And I see you really going through doubt, like, oh, should I really do this? And I think you shouldn't do it. But if you want to do it, that's your choice. And if this really is, that's your choice. Now, hopefully you make an announcement, Ashanti. And it's the thing, because you do say you like Black people. I did reach out to you, Ashanti, and I'm going to send you an email. Hopefully you can come on my show and make the announcement. Or you can probably go to white people. It's fine if you go to white people, but don't expect me to be Black and proud in this. Because again, I'm so slighted. Let me tell you something, Ashanti and to Nelly. I am so sick and tired of you Black entertainers allowing your publicist that is not Black tell you where you should go and sit and do a show. I look at you. If you don't go to Black-owned media like the Wiley Show, you're trash. Okay, not the Breakfast Club, because the Breakfast Club is Black targeted. It's not Black owned. It's owned by white people. So if you really want to have Black people, Nelly, because I know you've been sending Black folks to college for years. If you really want to help Ashanti, Black folks, then come sit on this Black owned show and let's have a conversation. I don't want to see you on a white owned platform, on a white owned show. Go to a Black show outside of mainstream and make an unknown Black man like myself famous. All right. So I will be sending you a voice note every single day, Ashanti. And Nelly, I will be sending you a voice note too. I want to send you a voice note now, if you don't mind, Nelly. Really quickly, I will send you a voice note because I feel it in my spirit that you need to hear this as a man. You need to hear this as a man. So I will be sending you a voice note. Okay. Okay. Give me her. Hey, what's up, Nelly? This is Brother Wiley. I see that you possibly are going to be a father, and I'm so disgusted in you. Let me tell you why. Number one, you didn't put a ring on Ashanti. Ashanti is beautiful. Why you didn't put a ring on her? Oh, you didn't put a ring on her because you're using her for clout, because it's a great little storyline. Y'all supposed to be the new Blueface and Christian, right? The senior citizen edition. I get that. But let me lay something in your ear. You should have got on one knee and propose to her before you stick that thing inside her and deposit your seed and she's growing your child. You leaving a bad example for your nieces and nephew and your family. You should have married that girl. And if you didn't want to marry that girl, you should have kept your sausages in your pants. I have to tell you that. All right. Peace. Because I feel like if I come for the woman, I got to give that energy to the man. Do you understand? Yes, I'm okay, mouth open. we just entertain. I'm okay. You can send me some more money than $5, but I'm okay, mouth open. I'm just entertaining y'all. Y'all be asking, well, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Okay. Well, you can send me some more money in the Cash App, and I will be more than okay. I will be hashaba hababa. All right. Anyway, you said play it back. Brother Wiley, I see that you possibly going to be a father, and I'm so disgusted in you. Let me tell you why. Number one, you didn't put a ring on Ashanti. Ashanti is beautiful. Why you didn't put a ring on her? Oh, you didn't put a ring on her because you're using her for clout, because it's a great little storyline. Y'all supposed to be the new Blueface and Christian, right? The senior citizen edition. I get that. But let me lay something in your ear. You should have got on one knee and propose to her before you stick that thing inside her and deposit your seed and she's growing your child. You leaving a bad example for your nieces and nephew and your family. You should have married that girl. If you didn't want to marry that girl, you should have kept your sausages in your pants. I have to tell you that. All right. Peace. All right. I leave voice note because I know the women in the chat. You never say no to the man. Yes, I do. I come for the man hard. I just had a man on the show today cussing me out because he didn't agree with my narrative. Hold on, women. We gonna get to a man, okay? Okay. He's hard you doing, but we gonna get to a man. He's still a man. I don't care if you purple, blue, rainbow, whatever. You still a man. Last time I checked, you gotta stand on up and zip it on up. Last time you got you a prostate. So we gonna get to the prostate. So you hold on, women, because I know what y'all gonna say in the chat. He never go against man. Just hold your horses, tighten up your girdle, because we gonna be addressing a man. Now, back to you, Nelly. I think you're doing this because you're trying to use this as a marketing, because we have not been looking for you. Last time we seen you, you was out of breath. You were out of breath. You ain't really selling like that. You had Chloe Bailey up there singing your song. She supposed to be Kelly, and she was off key and it was trash. You didn't have that Kelly Rowland anointing. And you're using it as a storyline. You want to do a show, you want to make money, you want to get your child, trademark to sell Ashanti baby socks, Ashanti baby diapers, Ashanti baby tutus, Ashanti baby clothing. I get it. I'm not mad at you, player, but I will call you out because you should have married her. You should have married her. And I should have been officiating the wedding. All right. Mouth open said, quote, I ain't sending ish when you cheating on me, DF. Okay, mouth open. I ain't cheating on you. I still love you. I ain't cheating on you at all. Okay. But Ashanti, I had to say this, and I'm going to say this to my audience that's in the chat, because y'all encourage, and I told you, and proud of me, my producer sent this to me, and she said, wow, I sent to you last night, and I didn't want to talk about it because I knew I was going to drag her, because I don't like when people don't get married and have children. That I don't respect it. I think you should be married. So when I talked about it today, I said, I got to drag her, and I know the women going to be mad at me because 80% of my audience is women, and I get that, but I got to be real, baby. And I know the women in the chat, they're not used of a black man telling the truth. They use of a black man lying to them. I'm so glad you found my show while you watching it on your phone, on your flat screen television. I'm telling you the truth. When a man don't want to marry you, he just put a baby, he don't care for you. If a man marry you, give you his last name, give you about $50 million in the bank, give you a whole legacy, that means he really care. But if he just think that he just gonna deposit that seed on you and not marry you, you already know he ain't gonna stay with you long because he already got multiple exes in his life. Have you checked Nelly resume, Ashanti? Don't be stupid. See, Ashanti, I got to talk about you. You 43 years old. You've been in this world for decades. And you decided at 43 to be a city girl? Are you dumb? You 43 years old and you decided, now I want to be a city girl. I just get the bag and I'm going to give it. Now you want to be sexy red? Are you dumb? Are you really that stupid? I don't understand. I have to call you out, sister, and I'm calling you out in love. And Nelly, you're trash. You weak. You are a beta man, an alpha man. I got to say this. Would have got on one knee and said, Ashanti, I love you. Would you be my wife? I want to marry you. I want to marry you. You get married. And I stand in front of that and I marry you guys. But you didn't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You leaving a bad representation for Black America by saying we just screw her, we don't marry. You supposed to marry her. That's what you have to do. You supposed to marry her. Mouth TV said, I still can't believe they got back together. It seemed like it was just for attention because they would only get relevant views and news articles when they were together. You're right, Mouth TV, and I want you to stay Mouth TV because you're supposed to be doing some reporting about me and my storyline because you know I'm the main superstar here. I'm supposed you and your partner supposed to be doing the whole storyline between us. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that segment. That I just have to stand with the celebrity first. I'm gonna get with the senior citizen celebrity first before I get to the new generation of celebrity, and I call us the YouTubers. So we with the senior citizens celebrity first, and then we're gonna go to the new generation of celebrity, and that's the YouTubers. So you just stay right there, player. You and your beautiful co-host, because y'all be having receipts. So get ready to download. Brother Wiley, you are skating on thin ice. Be careful. Just make sure it's all worth it. Don't write a check. Your A word can't cash. See, this is the thing with women, and that's a woman. Number one, I can guarantee she's an older woman. She's not married, and that's why she's upset. If Lady S that's in the chat, if she was a married woman, Ashanti, she won't respond. She'll understand. Yes, Wiley, she's giving. But because you're not married and you have children with multiple men, probably you don't understand it. So what I'm saying is foreign because you never experienced a man getting on one knee. You experience a man humping you and giving you babies. You experience that. But you didn't experience love and a ring and commitment and faithfulness. That's all I'm coming from. And I can't write a check that, like, people don't even write checks no more. You got to update that. Anyway. Did I say everything? Anybody else got another comment? That's not couple. This is not couple. It's not couples gold, Key Love. It's not. I just have to keep it real. It's not couples goals. It's not couples goal at all. It's just not. I'm up here watching wrestling. Anyway, it's not couples goals. And I have to keep that all the way real. All right. Anyway, let's go to the next topic. It could just be baby goals. Brother Wiley, okay, it could be baby. It could be because people are so desperate to have babies. All right. All right. Oh, did she slam her like that? I'm trying to watch my wrestling and talk to y'all because I'm missing my wrestling. Okay, so nasty, so rude. Okay, we'll let y'all call in and call me so nasty. What is nasty and rude is getting pregnant and not having a husband. That's nasty and rude. What's nasty and rude? Getting pregnant at 43 with no ring. That's nasty and rude when a man had already got children with multiple women and probably got a lot of side babies out there. That's nasty and rude. So please don't come here and try to tell me about what is nasty and rude when you're not calling what Ashanti did was nasty and rude. So don't play with me. Don't you do it. And you want to talk about nasty, dropping your drawers for a man and not getting a ring. And then you want to have children when you're almost 50, half of a century. That's nasty and rude. Okay? Anyway, let's get to what y'all come here for. The rest of y'all. I get right to the topics. All right. So, you guys, today we were on the show today and we were talking to Armand Wiggins. And a lot of people don't know Armand Wiggins and I go way back on social media. So anyway, to catch y'all up, I'm going to go into everything because it's 5-hour live. He came on the show. He was talking to me. We were having this conversation, me and Armand, because Armand made up with his stalker. He made up and begged him for his forgiveness. So Armand posted blah, blah, blah. So it was fallout because me and Armand Wiggins both being the main characters in the storylines, meeting up. This is Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, meeting up and on this for the championship. There was a draw because he came on, he said what he said, I said what I said. I wasn't backing down, he wasn't backing down. I know Armand Wiggins probably had a bad day today, and I get that. He was cussing, was belligerent, cussing. We don't allow cussing on this platform. He decided to cuss it. Didn't even send me a cash app, and that's his business. He went on a press tour because he decided to make up with a mental illness patient. And he got pushback from his audience. They said it was foolish. They said it was clout chasing, and they called Armand Wiggins dumb. So we responded to it. So today, while I was doing my homework, I went over to Larry Reid, employee, the witch. And this man have all of these former Wiley supporters that we fired immediately. We told him, pack your bags and get out. And he decided to have Sharrell World on the show. Sharrell World is a senior citizen. And she lost her house. She had to downgrade. Money is getting low. Views gotten low. Husband thing don't rise to the occasion to satisfy her. So instead of Sharrell's World getting her box licked on by her husband, she talking about Wiley. Larry Reid employee said salacious lies about Wiley because he's mad that Levantre did an interview and filed a police report. He's mad at that. So he decided with Sharrell's World to accuse me of crimes. That's what he did. He accused me of crimes. He didn't say my name, but we know who he was talking about. He accused me of crimes alluding to some criminal behavior. And I said, if you knew all this stuff about me, witch, why did you want to sleep with me? Why did you want to sleep when we have multiple texts and videos of you flirting with me? I don't get that. You wanted me to hump you and all of this type of stuff. And you said this disgusting thing with Sharrell World. She there and her co-signing it. You're talking, and Larry Reid is paying you money to do nasty things because you do his dirty work, because he is a whole pedo. And he can sue me today. Go file the paperwork. He is a pedo. That's a known fact. That man humped Levantre, took his innocence. That is a fact. And you're defending Larry Reid. Now, mind you, Larry was supposed to sue me, Tasha, everybody. He only sued Levante for $1,000. He got a default judgment because Levante didn't want to defend himself because he didn't have the money. So the witch is mad because I'm on Libby Reed neck and I'm just getting started. You haven't even seen what I'm really about to do. I'm just getting started. Okay. So this man is in his feelings. Then he got up on there and said, Wiley, he was shredding papers. He had a mental health crisis. I am so glad he told the truth in that segment, that part. Oh, he's so right. I did have a mental health crisis. I was manic. I was depressed. I was pacing the floor, and that person called me flirting with me, and I wasn't in the mind for flirting. And the only reason why he was on the phone, he was flirting with me. I didn't want to flirt. I'm up here pacing the floor, I have him on speaker. I'm going through paperwork. I really was going through something. And I never knew what was going on in my spirit because I was on the phone with a witch because he was trying to put a spell on me. So I had to get away from that witch. So he take that, oh, he was doing papers. I had to make sure he swallowed his man. No, you said you could have a spell. This man told me on the phone that he can give me a spell and some juice to drink and I won't have bipolar. I said, no. I said, I may not have bipolar, but I may have something to eat up my flesh if I allow you to put a spell on me. I don't want to drink your portion, you witch. I'm going to give you something to drink and it'll take away the bipolar. I said, excuse me? And I got off the phone with him. And he's taking that very vulnerable moment and he's exploiting it of my weak point. I was sad. It wasn't on YouTube. I was very depressed. And who have not suffered from depression? Armand Wiggins suffered from depression. He was going through a mental health crisis right before my very eyes. He was belligerent, crying, upset. Everybody suffered from depression, including you. Your whole existence is depression, and that's fine. But you use that moment in Sharrell's world. She out there with that wig. Really? I didn't even know that. This woman ain't getting screwed by her husband. Okay, he's old. He don't know how to do it no more. She over there with the LGBT community to get her giggles and laugh because she got a husband that just look at, he just stand there and sleep in that recliner and don't even make love to his wife. To Sharrell's world, when the last time your husband rocked your world? It's been a long time. I know it. That's why you on the internet. That's why the views is dropping. You ain't energetic because he ain't tearing you up. So all you got to do is imagine talking about Wiley and you giggle. You giggle so much talk about Wiley, but when you see your husband, you frown. You breathe heavy. You walk up out that computer with that microphone and leave in that house and go outside in that heat in the desert in Las Vegas struggling, reading on papers with no writing on it. And you on in the middle of the night, you got a whole husband. He's supposed to be giving it in to you. And you talking about why I didn't even know. And then you interview Dr. Heavily, got 10,000 views. Now, you know that's sad. Carlos King would never. His interviews get way more views. Monica from All About the Tea get way more views than that when she was doing it. And she did that as a hobby. On her best day, just, let me put out the way more views. You struggling with Dr. Heavily. We know her voice is a struggle. And you will struggle with that wig. You need an upgrade. You need somebody youthful like Wiley. You need somebody that can rise to the occasion like Wiley, but your husband can't. He's boring when he do the video. He's dry as dry bones, and he's weak because he's living up on y'all YouTube chat, and that check got low. So that's why you have to downgrade in that house. Oh, I know what you're gonna do, Sharrell's world. You're gonna sue me in a civil court, but go and sue. You got multiple lawsuits with Real Housewives stars. They never post you. I never seen Sharrell's world being posted on Real Housewives. They always post All About the Tea, but what about Sharrell's world in that wig? They never post her. They don't even honor her. When I tune into the Real Housewives of Potomac, I see All About the Tea, according to All About the Tea. I don't see none about. And then on Sharrell's world, she mad and pressed in that house that she had to downgrade. with that dusty mic and that greasy camera equipment. But yet you want to laugh with Larry Reid, employee, because our reason I got Armand Wiggins' picture up here, she say, yeah, Armand and them and Wiley, they don't listen to our advice. We tried to give them advice. They don't want to listen. You can't be burning bridges. First of all, you need to get that hair and some edges, and you need to go and get you burning on the inside. You dry bones. You know, you need to get help down your down part. You talking about Jason Lee burning a bridge? Jason Lee ain't no bridge for me to walk across. Keep that towards Armand Wiggins. Did he burn that bridge? Yeah, I didn't burn no bridge for Jason Lee. Jason Lee came on my show multiple times. We talking about his campaign that he got, even though he gonna lose. He's not qualified to run for office in Stockton, California. But you're talking about that we burn bridges. No, stop that. That's stupid. It's YouTube. Ain't none of you, ain't no gatekeeper. Stop saying it. It sounds stupid. Oh, y'all burn bridges and I tried to give y'all advice, blah, blah, blah. Armand Wiggins was right. Sharrell's World, you were paid by Jason Lee. He bought you. That's why you defended Jason, because he sent you a $500 super chat. And I told Jason Lee, I said, Jason Lee, you in the community. He said, yeah, girl, I'm in the community. I said, why you didn't Uber Eats her a good wig? He said, I don't know, man. I should have Uber Eats her. I said, you should have sent her a good wig. You know T.S. Madison. You couldn't go in Maddie closet and get her a wig. You could have went to Miss Mary closet in her wheelchair and do a wig. You should have got her wheelchair and brought that wig and say, Miss Mary, let me use some of your wigs from that T.S. Madison Beyonce bank account, and let me put it on Sharrell's World. Because them wigs is given 1972. Right? Then they were talking about me and Jack were right, mental illness. Both of our mental illness was being discussed by the witch in Sharrell's World. Oh, they so mentally ill. Why didn't they take that medicine? Neither one of them is qualified to talk about people mental whatever. Here y'all talk about two people that y'all have used and exploited for content. Same was the witch. He came over, was struggling, begged me to be on my show, begged for my attention. Nobody asked for him. He just popped up. And then once Larry Reid, he chose Larry Reid, going to choose a whole pedo. You're going to fail and flop. And you look this at, and wait a minute. And then this Larry Reid, you embarrass yourself, brother. You brought a whole clown to Kirk Franklin concert. You better be glad I did not get that ticket on Ticket Stub, because I would have rebuked both of y'all clowns. You coming up with high boots, red boots, your witch portions. It was a disaster. That wasn't a good look. You can't dress. That witch dressed too loud. You already live a loud life. You got a tongue ring, dirty fingernails. You flirt with men, sleep with men. Probably Larry Reid. I don't know. That's between you and him. And you showed up to a Kirk Franklin concert and you selling it because that's your mentor. No, I want to know, is he going to put you on that panel with those preachers when he had that whole big old event and that big old hotel, when he got all them big preachers? I want to know, is he going to have you sitting there with Bishop, with all the big old bishops? That's what I want to see. Not you going to no little concert. That ain't nothing. I want to know, is he going to bring you on that stage with John B. Key, when he in that singing? I want to know, he going to put you on the front row so you can dance and jerk and twerk on John B. Key. I want to know he's going to do that. I want to know, is he going to give you a shout out in front of all those church people and give you a shout out and allow him to lay hands on you where you can sit side by side with Bishop Bernard Jordan? I want to know if he's going to do that, which he ain't going to do that. He going to send your loud, dusty self to a concert and ship you back to your trailer park. But when the big A-list events happening, you ain't nowhere to be found. Why your picture, and why you ain't at the Bishop Pearson event on December the 18th? Why you ain't there? Nope, you're not going to be there because he don't care nothing about you. He appeased you by giving you a free concert. And I got Armand Wiggins' picture on here because Armand, I remember when Larry Reid was dealing with these pedo allegations that Tasha K exposed, and Levantre said that Larry Reid violated him. That's on the record. The police report was taken. And Larry Reid went on a press tour like Armand Wiggins did today. He didn't go on the witch page. He went on Storm and Armand Wiggins. And you was mad. That's why you mad at Armand Wiggins. And Sharrell World, you asked a very good question. You said, is Armand Wiggins talented? And the witch said, no, he ain't got no talent. In Sharrell's world, the honest thing you could have ever said, you said, he's very entertaining. He's very entertaining. So, witch, how dare you try to say that you more entertaining than Armand Wiggins? Have we seen the iconic shows that Armand Wiggins have done, the twerking, exposing Storm Monroe and his down low activities and his freak offs, dragging Tasha K from the Northeast everywhere, interviewing all of these celebrities, Erica Banks, Daytime, Tea Time, Candace, just so many people I can't even remember, have all of these iconic shows being reposted by Nicki Minaj on Twitter, being reposted by Cardi B in the Twitter space. Armand Wiggins have very iconic moments. And you're jealous that your mentor went to Armand Wiggins for a press tour, flew Armand Wiggins out to Atlanta. He flew Armand Wiggins out before he flew you out to a Kirk Franklin concert. That must eat you up that your mentor, Pedal Reed, was taking pictures with Armand Wiggins and drinking liquor. And they got their bread baskets smushed together. And you wasn't invited. That's hurtful. You did all that spitting, all them spells that didn't work, all that twirling around us, all them different wigs. He didn't invite you. He sent Armand Wiggins, and they went and Storm Monroe drinking liquor. And Armand Wiggins was so drunk, wasting the liquor on the floor. He was so he was so drunk. Now I don't know if there was anything in that liquor. I can't say that. I'm not gonna put an allegation that he put something in Armand Wiggins' liquor. But one thing I can say, Pedal Reed was sitting right there. Armand was sitting next to him, leg and touch it. And Armand Wiggins, he dropped the drink. He was belligerent. Oh, he kind of like dropped the drink. And then he was so out of his mind, he said it was a ginger beer. Right. You ain't no ginger beer gonna make you do that. So they upset at me because Armand came on the show. And they're getting mad, talking about Armand Wiggins and Wiley, they misfired, they blah blah blah. Listen, me and Armand Wiggins, we a dysfunctional family, we bros, whatever, we dysfunctional, but we have a connection. You watched the content. You did commentary on our appearance together, and you're upset about that. And then he talked about December of last year, The Witch. This is Larry Reed, employee, The Witch. Oh, yeah, I told Wiley I wanted to do a show with Wiley, and we're going to do it together, and I have to save. You didn't have to save me. You can't even save yourself. You did that show, and you switched on me. Because you saw all those people on the panel dragging Wiley and you joined the group. But y'all all fell out. And then you're going to say, yeah, Tasha K said that Wiley is too ugly for TV. Yes, Tasha K did say it. But she can look at her daughter and she ain't going to be on television either. Okay? She can be on television, but she's going to be playing the slave or Celie. But she said a lot of nasty things about people, and that's why I keep my foot on that. But I'm glad that you admitted to what she said, and that's why everybody in that house can get these words. Because you said, oh yeah, Tasha K said I can't deal with Wiley because he's too ugly for TV. Have you seen your daughter? Have you seen yourself? Stop it. Sit, have several seats. How dare you try to talk about looks? And have you seen Tasha K? And see, when you talk about me, when you go low, I go down low. I go way down there. You want to go and talk and get down at me too. Okay? Now, so he just going in. Sharrell's she's just giggling and laughing. It's eating her up. And then on her platform, she's struggling. And I said, why is she going to these different platforms because she's struggling on her platform. Back in the day, Sharrell's World, this is about 5 years ago when she was on fire. She flopped now. She used to get a lot of views, not no more. She can't even crack 50,000 views. She can't even crack 50,000. So that's why she over there, out there in the ghetto, down there in the ghetto, in Section 8, pulling up, because you're trying to get some relevancy. So that's that. Now, I will say this about Armand Wiggins. I believe Armand Wiggins did a makeup with his stalker because Armand Wiggins wants the relevancy on YouTube. I believe Armand Wiggins know he's not getting the views like he used to. And I think he took it out on me today because his audience is not, the female rap stuff, they not really feeling it like they used to. And he have flipped on black women. He don't stand on his word. Like he talk a good game, but he don't stand on none of it. And he's dealing with being a flip-flopper. He can't deal with that. They call that man the flip-flop show. And he don't know if he want to be a Nicki fan. He don't know if he want to be a Cardi fan. He just don't know. Okay? So we having this conversation. So he posted the picture up. He did that because he thought 80 bloggers was going to talk about it. And I said no. And I called the YouTubers. They said, Wiley, the reason why we ain't talking about it because we don't care about the person he's with. That's not a juicy storyline. He said, this person, I was on a conference call with some YouTubers. They said, if you would have went there and he would have it would have been a juicier storyline. But because this is an unknown, mentally deranged man, we don't care nothing about it. So Armand is trying to do Tasha K, but you're not big like Tasha. You post and delete, you're not Tasha K. You can't be speaking in your innuendo, that's delusion. You're not Tasha. You're not going to get people not to follow me. You're not going to get people to just label me. You just don't got that juice. You really thought, let me team up with this deranged man and everybody going to talk about me. It failed flat. None of your friends talked about it because the person you co-signed came in the business dragging everybody, including you. He pulled up where you was at because he moved in your area. Because according to the witch, he had to send him money to help him move around and hang out. Send him some money. So you made up with him. And the reason why you made up with him for two reasons. For the grow on the algorithm and for your own safety. Because you rather have this nutcase in your back pocket than to have him out there plotting, taking pictures and pulling up on you when you're going grocery shopping. Living in the state of California, period, West Hollywood is dealing with a homeless crisis. So you cannot afford to have another homeless man willing to throw hands on you. And it was reported to me that you're telling that brother, because Sharrell's World told me, that you told that brother, well, don't burn bridges, don't come in the biz. It's like, girl, ain't nobody listening to that, Armand. You're the wrong person. You have messed up so many deals with people. Stop it. Get somewhere and sit down. And you're upset, Armand, because Storm Monroe has to pass you in views. And the sad part about it is you know it. You know it deep down. You have got all the massive views. You live a very expensive life, but it's not the same anymore. And you don't like doing YouTube like that. You're trying to do deals outside of YouTube. We will see that it work. We hope it do work. But as of right now, you're in a very dry spell right now. Nobody's talking about you. Only way we're talking about the picture because it was kind of dry before we found out Ashanti about to have Nelly baby at 43 years old. And I have this conversation. And then you thought yelling at Wiley, cussing, you're disrespectful. And stop telling the world you don't listen. So what? I don't have to listen to you. You're not my father. You're not my equal that I have to listen. I'm a man. You called me. I did not call you. Let's make that crystal clear. You called me multiple times. I did not call you. You watched the show because nobody's else talking about you. I see if 50 people was talking about you. Nobody's talking about you but me. Get you some therapy, and you got the money for therapy. Work through your emotions because you cannot control your emotions. One of your weakness, when things don't go your way, you cuss and you get belligerent. That's a weakness. Work on it. Because if you can't handle Wiley, you can't handle nothing else. You ain't gonna be able to handle. Tasha K don't get that emotional. You do. You get emotional, and you're a man. And Tasha don't even get that emotional. When she do the emotions, all of that. Oh, Cardi B, who gonna teach me how to be a woman? Who gonna teach me how to be a woman? Who's gonna teach me how to be a good old woman? And it's all an act. And then she stopped crying and get back to cussing. But you don't know how to control your emotions when it comes to Wiley. So how can you control your emotion when it came to, you couldn't even control it with Jason Lee. You have an emotion, you have a problem. Are you bipolar? Are you manic? Because judging by your history, when things don't go your way, you light things on fire. Judging by your history, you drug Tasha K, broke up with her. You drug TSY, broke up with her. Then you try to rebuild it. But you damaged those relationships. See? And not T.S. Madison didn't bring you on her show when she did the Queen Supreme Court. Queen Supreme Court. Queen Supreme Thanksgiving came and went. You still didn't get no invitation. Queen Supreme Court came and went. You still didn't sit there. You did all of that and it didn't happen. Then she appeased you, brought you on her show, and it flopped because it got less views. You got to humble yourself, bro. You're not that big like you think it is. They think you are. You're not. I just want to keep that all the way real. Because I know I have to tell you this. I'm going to be honest with you. You think you so big, but then reality set in. You still can be touched. You don't have no security. You live in a high rent, expensive apartment with homeless people. And from my understanding, the homeless problem in West Hollywood was worse than when you was living in downtown. And I don't care if my words hit him differently. I don't give a darn. This is my show. If you don't like my words, you ain't got to watch. Do you know how many women that I've talked to today that have got drugged by Armand Wiggins, from OG, from Keke Palmer, all of these women that have been drugged multiple times by him, and you can't handle Wiley, that's cockeyed, obese. You can't handle his word. You are a hypocrite, so you should shut up. If you can't handle Wiley word, retire and shut up, pack your bags and retire. How could you not handle the words from a man with yellow teeth? I don't have veneers. I don't have an HD camera. I don't have a staff. I don't have a boyfriend that I control and tell him don't be on social media. You have all those things. You let me get on your skin, something wrong with that skin, and it ain't tough. It's thin, and you need to be an alpha instead of a beta. Make that make sense. You let me get under your skin? Wow. I'm going to have to really book a flight to California one day. Because this is crazy. I never knew I had that much power before. That is weak. You let me do that? Come on now. You let me get under your skin? Me? With an uneven lining? I'm growing in my beard, though. You let me get under my eyes not even straight. I don't have veneers. I live check to check. I don't live in an $8,000 apartment. So I just don't get it, Armand Wiggins. So I'm not going to baby you. Stop it. You're a grown man. You older than me. It really gets to him. And then the women say that because y'all are women. Y'all know y'all emotional. Your words really hit him. That man is older than me, got more money than me, more clout, more subscribers, more viewers. Stop it. Get someone to sit down with that. And if you let Wiley get in, you go to therapy. And I want you to tell your therapist, did I let a man Wiley with yellow teeth and uneven line and an uneven and a cross eye and a lip leg get under my skin? And I'm here to tell you my thoughts. Jessica said Wiley don't care, but he will be talking about him 7 days a week. As long as he's relevant in the streets, we gonna talk about him. And Jessica, we don't talk about him 7 days a week because Armand Wiggins have not been relevant for 7 days a week. That's Tasha K. He's not that relevant to be talked about for 7. He used to, but not in this season. And the only reason why we brought it up, because everybody talking about Ashanti. So why I can't eat, they talking about me. We don't talk about Armand Wiggins for 7 days. Sorry. I know that will sound good, but we don't talk about him for 7 days. He missed when people talk about him. See, when you go up and get so, now you miss that. He used to criticize Mouth TV. He used to criticize Couture Bay. He told Mouth TV, quote, why don't y'all ever talk about me when I do something positive in my music? They don't care nothing about that music. Let's just keep it all the way as that. They only care about the drama. Because if Mount TV put you in the title, oh, let's talk about Armand Wiggins' album, it would get 10 views. They care about drama. But if Mount TV talk about Wiley and Armand Wiggins' fallout and they do a dissect piece about the history, they get more views. Let's not be stupid. Do you really think Mount TV and Couture Bay going to be talking about that music? Or do you think they're going to put us in the title, the behind the fallout between Wiley and Armand, will these lovers ever be at peace? Is Wiley obsessed with Armand Wiggins? Did Wiley and Armand have a secret affair? Those type of commentary would get the girls talking. Not talking about your music. You're not talking about your music. They don't care nothing about that music. They only care about the drama. And it's all public. And you try to distance yourself from mess, but you always in mess. Well, get out of it. Armand, because you have said, I'm going to say this in my close, we open up the phone line because I'm done. I ain't going to be on here for 5 hours. I got to go to sleep. You said, yeah, Wiley, I'm done with the mess. I don't hang with y'all, but you always in the mess. You always say, I'm turning a new leaf. I am the new day. I'm not going to be in the drama, but you always in the drama. Just admit it. You know that what pays your bills is beef. And you lied when you came on the show. You said, I don't beef. Yes, you do. You pin Nicki against Cardi. You pin Cardi fans against Nicki fans. And now they all band together and say you crazy and you're flip-flopper. So you tried that narrative. Then you flipped on Lotto. Then you begged her to come on the show because she blocked you. But then you want to apologize. Do you see what you do? That's beef. So stop saying that you don't beef, my brother. You do. All right? And you really thought I was going to beef with the man you made up with? Nope. Because you are my favorite celebrity. Not him. He is a nobody to me. But you are my favorite celebrity. And I'm going to talk about you when you do good, bad. As long as you posting and relevant, I'll talk about you. But you thought I was going to beef with them? I didn't even do that with your best friend. You thought I was going to beef with him? No, it's always been you. That ain't going to work. And somebody said, I'm so sad for King. He lost his friend over YouTube. I don't feel sad because there wasn't no true friendship. When I fell out with Jaquez and we fell out, that wasn't on YouTube. That was behind the scenes. We was friends for real. And we made up, resolve our issues. And may he rest in peace. We good. And before he died, we was able to go live and talk about that once everything was good. Look at our guy do it because we truly was friends. They ain't no friends. They just knew each other. That's a difference. You went to the same school. Your mama and your other mama cook each other chicken, and y'all just knew each other for years. That don't make you friends. Keep it real. Just because your mama went over there to get her wig twisted up and get her eyebrows arched and get her nails done by King Mama, and just because y'all went to high school together, just because Armand Wiggins copy off King Page because he was the nerd getting all straight A's, right? Didn't make them friends. Because when they talk about their narrative, they said he never was friends. He always been jealous of me. Girl, I'm going to go back to them old videos and I'm going to send it over to Mouth TV and maybe they can dissect that beef between y'all two because y'all wasn't friends. Because I think you forgot. Y'all say y'all was never friends. Oh, Lord. I'm done. They said, Wiley, would you like me to make Armand Wiggins voodoo doll for you? No, it's not that important. So one of my people had called me, my audience, y'all called me. Are you okay, Wiley? I'm fine. So one of my artist members, they called me, my producers, he called me. I said, what are you doing? Cooking, cleaning. I'm good. Because YouTube, this is entertainment. This is all entertainment. Once I'm done with the camera, I'm done. I don't think about YouTube. I don't think about, blah, blah, blah. I just think about when I post or somebody send me something. So they was calling. I said, I am good. But I thank my supporters for calling in. Like Lala, really thank her because she was really trying to have a come to Jesus moment with us both. We were almost there. But Armand Wiggins wrote a tweet and said we was crazy. So we got to redo all that at another day. And we don't have to. We ain't begging for his approval and stuff like that. We still the same Wiley, and Armand Wiggins going to be the same Armand Wiggins. He make up for with his thunkers. But he opened the door for anybody to run up on me, and in about 2 months, you can get a picture with Armand Wiggins. That's what he set up. So, and that relationship, that kumbaya ain't gonna last forever. Now we're gonna open up the phone lines. If anybody want to call in, give me a second. Anybody want to call in really quickly because we done. I told you we ain't gonna be here all day because we already did a 5-hour show. So why would I do another 5-hour show? Baby. We just had to talk about Ashanti because my producer sent this over to me. And I said, I got to talk about Ashanti. And Armand Wiggins, my favorite celebrity. And Sharrell Will, that dusty wig and that witch. Okay. Anybody? I can put the number on the screen. Don't wait all day. Anybody want to call in? Give your thoughts. It's the time. Okay. All right. They said we all AW out. That's not true. Don't say we all. We get our highest views when it's tension like that. Don't play with me. That video almost got 10,000 views. Okay. They say, yeah, as the guns fly. All right. Thank you all so very much. They were a tag team. Yes. No, it was a joke. Always YouTube drama smile. Wiley go log out and not give an F. You should know this. But yeah, I log off and I don't give a care about it. I go to sleep. Nobody saying that. What we looking at? We being pressed about some stuff. Come on now. Why would I be pressed about some drama? Like why? Why would I be pressed about drama? Why would I be pressed about drama? That don't make sense. This is lightweight. All right, I had to take my medicine. I'm about to go lay down. But me and Nate, we joke like that. That's our love language. Nate actually know me. I met Nate. I met Aaliyah TV. So we have our own relationship. We have our own monogamous relationship. So YouTube style, our own monogamous YouTube style relationship. So we met in person. So they seen me behind the scenes and I'm wild. You give me some Henny, I'm wild. And Aaliyah TV and Nate will tell you, okay? I got some other people in there, but I don't want to say their name. I just say Nate and Aaliyah because, you know, they don't mind. They actually in the chat. The other people, I can't say their name. They got business to protect. Okay. We in a monogamous relationship. All right. So did I say it right? Monogamous relationship? What is a monogamous relationship? Did I say that right? I just heard it in my head. Anyway. They said, I think you mean a permit. So you making no words. I'm so sorry. I messed it up. All right. But yeah. But no, I love y'all. I love Nate. I love all our audience. I love Aaliyah. I stand them out because we met. You know, like Couture, Katina, me and Couture Bay, we gonna link up. We have our meet and greet next in April. So me and Couture Bay, we're going to be in Vegas together, and we're gonna be meeting the subscribers and stuff. It's gonna be fun. Make sure y'all book y'all rooms at the Palace Station Hotel. For those that don't want to stay there, that's fine. You can meet up, link up with us, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good old time in Vegas. And Couture Bay will be joining us, and Katie Talk 101 will be joining us, and that's the last weekend in April. So me, Couture Bay, and Katie Talk 101, because she said she would be there as well. So these are YouTubers, and it's going to be fun. That's April 26th through the 28th. And you guys, thank you all. That's our first trip of next year. And we're going to have a good time. And so really, because I told you we had to postpone last year because it was a lot that I would have to go through last year. I'm like, oh my gosh, but now everything is good now. Grandmother is good. Mom is good. Everybody's in a situation. So next year that's the year of travel. Like we're traveling heavy next year, expanding the brand, because I never visit seeing Couture Bay, and I want to meet her. And I want to link up with her, and I want to link up with Katie Talk 101. And those sisters, we good. I love her because those two women as creators understand we don't always agree, and I like that. But they stand on their two feet. Couture Bay, I love her style, very classy. Katie Talk 101, very classy, very Southern. And she's just an amazing woman. Both of them are amazing women. I met them. We've been knowing each other for years, and it's just a great vibe. So when people say Wiley don't get along with YouTubers, that's a lie. And then people said, I told Couture Bay what Armand Wiggins said. That's a whole lie. Couture Bay heard what Armand Wiggins said because her moderator sent it to her, not me. I didn't even know Couture Bay then. And then we talked after that situation. But I didn't say anything, and I said, "Oh, she's really beautiful." So we just connected so well, and she reminded me when I called her when she called the show during the pandemic. She had called me during that time, and she just been a supporter of the show. I went on her show. I had a boyfriend. It was a storyline. A boyfriend. He just rushed to get on the camera. He's a barb. And so I did that on her show. Very attractive guy. It was just, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I've had my own issues that I got to be by myself, because if you don't want to pay rent, you can't live with me. It's just that simple. Because you got to pay. Like, I don't care how good looking you look. Once it's rent time, and you ain't paying no rent, you got to hit the door, player. You got to pay. Wherever you go, you got to pay rent. Like, don't do this to me. Or hit the door. You know, it's the first. You know, you working, you got to pay rent. You got to pay rent. So that's the only thing. So when me and her was talking, I mean, not me and her, when I told him he had to go, I said, you get your money back that you gave me, and it was only $50. I said, take your $50 or go. Because if we're not screwing, you cannot stay for free. Because my way of thinking, if you're not my boyfriend, we getting in, you ain't gonna not pay. Either gonna do one or the other. Or go. Because you came here when you got kicked out somewhere else because you didn't pay rent. So you got to pay. And do Wiley like homeless guys? It's a joke, but it is a joke. I don't go picking up people from the homeless shelter. I don't go picking up people from the gas station. What happened is, let me explain, right? I want to explain this and I'm gonna go. When you on these apps, and the people in the community know this, when you're on Jack, when I had a Jack, a lot of these dudes that's on Jack, some of these dudes, I'm not gonna say a lot, they don't have proper housing. Okay? So that's you see what I'm saying? They don't have proper housing. They don't. So that's why I told them, and they want to come on the show. Half of the story have not been told. They want to come on the show. I tell them, don't come on the show. No, whatever. I got a new show, and they lying. And then Nate will know this. They come on the show, and they drag the chat, and the chat know they homeless. Because my audience know. They're going to be like, who is this dude sitting next to you? Do you have a job? And then they go digging, and they find out you ain't got nothing. You living up on Wiley. And see, the difference thing is, one of the dudes came on my show, and he got tag teamed by Trey Sharrell and T-Spiller. They tag teamed him, and I didn't know that he knew them in Atlanta, and he was upset about that. But I told him, I said, I am known in the gay community. Somebody in this community know me. I have an audience, a broad audience. So are you sure? Oh, whatever, blah, blah. He did that show, and they looked at those teeth, and he couldn't take it. And I felt bad. Now, let me address this, because I see the chat. People say, do you see your people going to other chats? They are free to go wherever they want to go. They're free to go wherever they want to go. I don't hold these people. I said one thing and I regret saying it. Oh, you can only moderate for one person. It was another storyline, right? It was a great storyline, everything. But guess what? These same moderators are here. The same people are here. The mods that you do not see here, either they left on their own accord or we gave them their walking papers. All right. I'll go in on the ones that we gave them their walking papers on Station Head. We're not going to do this on YouTube. We will drag them on Station Head that we gave. I know exactly who they are. And this one sister, I gave her walking. Let's put Armand Wiggins back on the screen, Paul. Put Armand Wiggins back on the screen here. Just put him back on the screen really quickly. Let's put him back on the screen. Put Armand Wiggins back on the screen. So this brother, it was a moderator. She's not over here working anymore. She went over to Armand Wiggins being messy, saying smart stuff in the comments. Armand Wiggins called her so many B's. And she called me crying. You got to defend me. I said, only thing I got to do is be black and beautiful. Ain't nothing that I have to defend you. You went over there. Do you think never do that unless you giving me a bag and then I will defend you? To the end, I'm not doing that. You went over there. I didn't tell you to go over there. You was being messy and kiki and giggling over there being messy, and he cussed you out. And you were messy. But we all knew you were messy because people would tell me, Wiley, she messy. You can't trust her. She's a double agent. I knew it from day one. But I knew you was going to slip up and go over there, and he dragged you for filth. And guess what? You thought you was going to come over here and I'm going to protect you. Nope. That's you. That's your lightweight. And you got fired. I said, you got to go. You're no longer welcome over here because you want me to do your dirty work with you being messy with these creators. Stop doing that. Stop trying to be messy on my behalf. I can do that by myself. I don't need you to be messy on my behalf. Just moderate. And when you out of the chat, you ain't gotta don't try to speak up for me and be messy and all that. Don't do it because Armand's gonna call you bees and you ain't gonna be able to handle it. And she called, oh, he called me all these bees and you got to defend me. I said, I'm not doing it. I lost another supporter because she was mad because Armand Wiggins came on and made peace. And she was in her feelings. I said, that's your fault you getting caught up in this beef. This is entertainment purposes only. Call in, give your thoughts, but you mad because me and Armand Wiggins made up. She was in her feelings and she wanted me to defend her. No, why would I do it? You got a lip. You can cuss out. You got some Prosecco. You the Wendy Williams caller. You can say what you got to say. I'm not going to defend you. You sat there and dragged this man, but then we drug you back. Then you want me to defend you? No. You want to be a man and stand up to a man? Then that's what a man do. They like that. It's just that simple. All of these former supporters of the Wiley Show, they in their feelings because I did not defend them when Armand Wiggins drug them because they went over there being messy. It was only one moderator that I came out and I told Armand privately is when he tried to drag Armin Brown 09. He tried to drag Armin Brown 09. We had a moderator over here, and she's a successful Black woman, beautiful Black woman. And he said, you can't even read books. Armand said that about Armin Brown 09. And that's when we stood up and said, and I called Armand and said, you wrong. Oh, whatever. She always saying something smart. I said, but people get it. That's why I said you have to be strong to be a Wiley Show moderator because they know it ain't gonna get under my skin, so they take it out on the moderators. That's like my day ones moderators, like my day ones that been here, they can take it because they know how this stuff goes and they come from the B sector because this stuff over here ain't nothing compared to what goes over in that B sector. So them type of moderators, they built from a different cloth. Like they just built different. You the type of moderator, you just got to defend your honor in this chat. And some of the moderators, they got that fire. They defend back. And part of me, she's not a moderator. She was before, but she got that fire. Part of me, like, listen, you talking about me, I'm gonna talk back. You said that about me, I'm gonna. She's very educated, but you want to get spice with me, I get spice back. But some women, they didn't like it. It didn't bother me because it's on YouTube. We just having fun on YouTube. What's the problem? Ain't nobody pulling up. I never seen part of me pull up to a Zeus event and try to throw a drink on somebody. That never happened. This is just on the internet. But then the people wanted me to pick sides. And I don't like to pick sides. Why? This is just YouTube. We getting a click. And if y'all don't know each other. So I laughed at that. But no, part of me is like one person that she goes back and forth and cuss and she can do that. But everybody's not built like that. You know what I'm saying? And I like the moderators because I do make them a part of my content. I like talking to them. I mention them. I will mention their name. If you don't want to be mentioned, don't meet me. Because you will be talking, you're on my mind. And if I see you, I may say something. Okay. That's just how it goes. They said, where's Miss Barbara? I'm not our gatekeeper. I'm not a gatekeeper. She's in the bushes watching the Wiley Show. Y'all keep, and I want to say this. Just because you don't see them in the chat don't mean they ain't watching the Wiley Show. Everybody that I discussed, from Queen Miss Barbara and from everybody else, they still watch the show, including Armand Wiggins. Oh. Including Armand. So just because you don't see them in the chat, they're in the bushes. Okay? We have conversations. And we love Miss Barbara. She's a beautiful. She's she have a very fiery spirit of herself. She have a very spicy spirit. But this is the Wiley Show. Because you're only over here because they kicked you out over there. And then you try to control this platform. That ain't gonna work. Okay? They said, Wiley, who blocked you? I heard someone blocked you. I don't know if someone blocked. I'm blocked from everybody, mouth open. You know that. I'm blocked from everybody. I'm literally blocked from everybody. I'm blocked from everybody. No, I'm not. I'm not blocked for everybody. I'm blocked from people that is jealous of me. People that love me don't have me blocked. People that jealous, they got me blocked. Anybody got me blocked, they plan on jealous. And we're going to prove all of those jealous people wrong. From Mr. Gums, from the bald-headed demon, to the witch, to pedo weed. We're going to prove them all wrong. All right. We actually blocked Larry Reed first. I want to make that perfectly clear. Larry Reed got blocked first. We blocked him. We unsubscribed from Patreon. We withdrew our support because we believe Levante. And I have every right to. I have the videos to prove that record. We blocked him and released a press release. We blocked him. I let it go. I said, I cannot be your friend when Levante had these strong allegations. And I believe Levante, because I didn't know Levante's mother was coming, his brother. And then also I withdrew my support. And also King John said that Larry Reed violated his god brother. So that's what I said, godson. That's what I said, I got to withdraw my support. Why would I fund a pedo enterprise? And so when that RICO charge comes, I don't want to be a part of it. When that RICO charge comes, I don't want to be a part of it. So that's how I withdrew my support. And I stand on it. All right. All right. Thank you all so very much. Little black boy, you beautiful. Yes, but King Jive said that my draw dropped. King Jive said it. Alita TV, he did say that. He said it. He touched and violated my godson. We have that on recording. All right. So we thank you all for your amazing support. And little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you all. Thank you for your donations. You guys, we have been working extremely hard. We have a members only this Sunday, and also members. Any other members that read books, we're starting a book club. Because we already read a lot of books. I think Lada, she have a lot of books that she read and stuff. So the month of January, you guys, we're going to talk about in the month of January, we're going to come with a title. I'm going to make it fair. So I'm going to put a group of books in a poll and say, which book are we going to read? You know, that we're going to read for the month of January, and then in the month of February, et cetera, et cetera. So some of the members only we will dedicate where we will talk about a book. So we will be doing a Wiley book club. We're bringing that back in January because me and Lala, we read so many books. So why not make it public and have anybody else that read books and a member, and we talk about that that'd be like a segment on the members only, where we talk about a book. And even if you don't read the book, you still can have the conversation after we talk about it. You can add your 2 cents in it because it's gonna be so fun. Bring your wine, your drinks, and we talk about a book virtual on StreamYard. I'm sorry, not on StreamYard, on Zoom. So that'd be good. And some of my B-sector people, y'all remember the book club, but we bringing it back and we're gonna be talking about books. All right. They said, Wiley, you going to station? No, I'm going to bed. Okay. I had a day today. I can't believe he didn't know he was being recorded. Yeah. So he said that, Tiffany. So so if I go down, I'm a subpoena King Jives. I'm a subpoena Tasha. I'm a subpoena Levante, his mother, his brother. I will subpoena them. Okay. And they will have to come. So anyway, love you all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show. If you want to contribute to the show, Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle, Wiley Show at gmail.com. You guys, y'all can contribute to the show. I love StreamYard, but we're trying to get away from StreamYard and use StreamYard only when we have a guest. So if you all know a program that we can use other than StreamYard, other than OBS, let me know. And we can probably still use OBS. I just have to master that system. But if y'all know any other systems that we should use, that Tasha K use or Armand Wiggins use, email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. I need to know that system because having StreamYard is just like everybody have StreamYard to make us be different. So let us know. And so you can email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. And if you all let me know another program, then I will bring my team and they can teach me how to set it up. The same team that taught me how to set up the camera as well. All right. Thank you all for your amazing support. And I will see y'all in the future. Love you. Was it a good show? Latavia, did you have a good birthday? I know you did. You drunk. No, you're not drunk, but you was drinking. I felt a little scared. Do you drink? I don't know if you drink, Latavia, but I hope you took a couple of drinks because it's your birthday. I really wish I could take a sip right now. But in honor of your birthday, I'm going to drink some of this lemonade for your birthday. You don't drink, well, get you some of this Minute Maid lemonade and just take a sip of that or drink a sip of water. Oh, that was good. That was sweet, right on my tongue. Ishabaha. Love y'all so much. This was a fun live. All right. Thank you all so very much. I know y'all going to drag me. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to share the show more. We've been putting great shows. Share. Thank you all. Thank you, Facebook audience. Thank you, YouTube audience. Thank you to the people over there on Twitch. Love you all. And I will see y'all on today, later on today. All right. Y'all be blessed.